Hey, what's up, everyone? Ryan Arnold, aka Demon Master Reviews here, and obviously, welcome, I guess, second overall, but the first, I guess, kind of more of like a full fledged album review for a 2024 album, which today happens to be the self titled debut album from Ryujin. I guess it's self-titled. This album was released uh, January 12th of this year via Napalm Records, and this is under their current name of Ryujin, which previously they were called Suicide Heaven from 2009 to 2011, and Giza or Guys or whatever it is from 2011 to last year. They recently changed their name to this one. And they got some big help with them. I think they saw Mark Lewis, but Matt Heafy from Trivium helps contribute with producing and recording. And he does and there are a few times he does help with he does get involved in doing some backing and doing some guest vocal spots. So, like I said, this is a first full-fledged because this is a track by track. So, let's get started, shall we? We start off with Hajimari, which is just a Japanese style, Oriental style instrumental intro, which then goes into Gikko Kujo. Now, when I was listening to this, I was just hearing immediately right off the bat Children of Bodom, and that's immediately what I hear. I hear, they said, a little bit of intestine bialism, who also happens to be from Japan as well, just like them. But I definitely hear Children of Bodom and intestine bialism, that style of melodic death metal, where Alexi never did cleans, never did proper cleans. Most of his cleans are more of like, yeah, kind of like, yeah, or something like that, raspy style. Kind of something of Axl Rose. Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses. Though better. But yeah, great opener to the album, which then leads into Dragonfly 3 Free, which I've written down on here. I guess the verses kind of sound like In Flames, like kind of more of like the true period of In Flames, like your Clayman, Jester Rays, Horacle, that era of it. There is some modern a little bit here and there, but also there's some, I believe, trivia moments, like especially in the I guess also in the choruses as well would be in place. But trivia moments are like the bridge which leads into the solo. Also, the Oriental instruments are more up front in this one than they were on Gekko Kujo. Then we get the first one, which has Matt Heafy getting involved in guest vocals, Ryujin and Fusion or something like that. And basically, what I've written here, Dragon Force with death metal vocals, or kind of that high pitch or something like that. The instrumentation reminded me so much of Dragon Force's style of the power speed metal. Like instantly heard Dragon Force. It's like if they incorporated death metal vocals, it would sound like this. Yes, Japanese music is still there as well. Well, but fantastic song. Absolutely love it. Leads into the other single. Yeah. Oh, and also I forgot to mention with Ryujin and Fujin, Max singing the clean parts, the stuff that Matt Heafy sings, kind of do have that I guess some parts of where he does kind of like, I guess kind of the pre-choruses kind of remind me of some Trivium a little bit, but then when he gets into singing some of the choruses, it definitely sounds still that Dragon Force. Dragon Force. Yeah, like I said, pre-choruses with Matt Steve sound like tribute pretty much. Next up, we get to another one that Matt Heafy does help out, does get involved in singing, the Rainbow Song. Basically, I heard this one sounds like an 80s metal song. Kind of sounds like how that style, the pre-chorus, it's kind of got that kind of like all those glam bands and stuff like that. But definitely has that kind of sing-songy chorus and stuff like that, and verse, chorus, and the solo and stuff like that. Really great song. Absolutely love it. Then we got Kunika. And I think this had a guest appearance for someone other than Matt Heafy. If I'm looking here on me phone, let me look at the latest. On this one, Mukai Wataru. I hear power metal in the vein of some Sabotage, kind of like them, Manila 80s style power metal. Them, Armored Saint style. I guess more in the vein of Sabotage, really. It's Japanese, Oriental stuff still playing in the background stuff. But, love it. Next we got Scream of the Dragon. Basically, it's written here back to the Children of Bodom sound. But it got kind of a prog metal chorus and solo. Kind of remind me of like some Dream Theater or Symphony X. Definitely Dream Theater-esque because of how beautiful the clean singing actually sounds on this one. But absolutely love it. Gekirin. Very similar to Dragonfly 3, In Flame stuff. But it has more of like a power / folk metal chorus, so to speak. On this one. Absolutely love it. Then we get into kind of one of the more interesting songs on the album. Saigo no Hoshi. Now, there's 2 versions on this album. And I guess I can talk for 2 birds with one stone because there's one at the end, which is, I think, a single edit. There's this one. This version is basically... Both are basically musically the same. Kind of like something like a ballad that you would kind of hear in something like an anime. Well, the traditional regular version has a lot of Japanese singing on it. Singing on it. Sounds like Matt Heafy's doing some backing vocals or something like that. That, and then you got the English version with Matt just doing the whole thing. Just doing the vocals of the whole thing on that one. I love both equally, but I like the Matt one just a smidge better, but both are fantastic. Definitely something that sounds like something on an anime. Have you ever heard any of those kind of songs? This would easily fit into it like an anime. Next up, we get the title / band track, Ryujin. It's the longest song at 7 minutes and 39 seconds. And essentially, it's basically like Ryujin and Fujin, but longer, very, very little Japanese instruments played on here. And then I like it. It's really good. I liked it. And then we come to outside of the English version of Saigo no Hoshi, we get the final one, which is a cover, which is a Linked Horizon cover, Gurren no Yumiya. Matt does sing on here as well. But I was quite surprised. Matt Heafy was singing Japanese on this one, which kind of took me by surprise. I'm like, whoa, did not expect that from Matt Heafy of all people. But he did really well on it, and I absolutely love it. And like I said, the aforementioned English version of Saigo no Hoshi. But overall, they got, yes, Matt Heafy does have some points, like there's some moments of trivia and stuff like that, especially the stuff when Matt gets involved or something like that. But for the most part, This album is like literally, I've read the literal definition of a heavy metal melting pot with so many different styles, genres, and influences, and yet somehow, in some way, it works brilliantly. Brilliantly. Absolutely loved this album all the way through. Definitely, possibly will, potentially make it onto my end of year list. As far as a rating, I'm gonna give this a 9.75 out of 10. I absolutely love it, and I definitely hope they do more, because I absolutely love this album, and I definitely will get it. Absolutely, will definitely get it at some point. But yeah, that's gonna do it. It's been my do it. Hope y'all enjoyed my review for Ryujin's self-titled debut. If you did, click the like button or dislike button, whichever floats your boat. Comment below what your thoughts are on this album. And if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button. So thank you all for watching. This has been my review for Ryujin's self-titled debut. I will see y'all later, and as always, keep things metal.